There's something that I want to talk about today, and it's on mindset. Yes, mindset. Many of us talk about mindset, but what really is mindset? How do we define mindset? Um, there's a particular scripture in the Bible that says, "Do not conform to the things of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." And that is so powerful because it gives a sense that something goes on in your head, in your mind, something goes on there that can bring about a life changing effect on you. But particularly, I want to talk about two types of mindset here today. And the two types of mindset, it's the growth mindset and the fixed mindset. You see, most of us usually are in the fixed mindset. And what is a fixed mindset? That fixed mindset is that mind that tells you that you are in the place that you're comfortable in, a place of comfort. That fixed mindset tells you that you know who you are. It tells you that I want what I am. It tells you I am not willing to change. I'm willing to be just who I am. Haven't you ever seen people who always say, well, this is just the way I am? Now, once someone said that, you know which mindset they're in. That's in a fixed mindset. But here the thing is, the other mindset is a growth mindset. And the growth mindset is a mindset that would tell you, look, I know who I am now. And I know what I can do now. And I am not willing to stay in that place, but I am willing to do whatever it takes to move from what I know or who I am now to what I can potentially be. And that's the mindset that a growth mindset has. But you see, a growth mindset does not only come that easily. It's work that has to be put into it as well. Within a growth mindset, the thing is this. With a growth mindset, you have to be prepared to be uncomfortable. You have to be prepared to be in a space where you're uncomfortable. You cannot be comfortable and expect growth at all. Now, I remember that when I was working in the insurance field, I worked in the insurance field for over just under 2 decades. I've worked with 3 different insurance company, and I would have moved up from an agent right all the way to a manager. But I remember when I first joined the insurance field, where it was the adrenaline was flowing, and the excitement was there, the possibilities of an income, because this was the first time that I'm working on commissions, where I am determining my income, and the possibilities were endless. So you see it. So my mind was so fixed on the possibilities. I was going after what I was taught. I remember we had classes, and everything that we were taught about sales, and I used to go home and rehearse it and go over it again. But what I was doing all the time, I was fixing my mindset on the process of learning. And while I was learning, the motivation was that I am going to achieve something, which was having the clients go talking to the clients and having them to turn them into buying clients, and having them pay me, so that I can look at the end of the month and I can see a commission that go through the ceiling. So this was the first time. But what did that say? And let me tell you what I would have achieved while I was doing all of this. I remember the very first year I would have achieved an award for being a fast start. They call it the fast starter there, because I used to go down the streets, go down the road, and I will be talking to people as though I have been in this business for such a long time, and all I'm doing is rehearsing what I was taught, and just using my little natural ability that I had, so that I can talk. You know, they say insurance agents, they talk too much at times. I was guilty of that as well. But what was the underlying thing? My mindset shifted. And because of the shift in my mindset, the rewards at the end of the year, the rewards was a reward of a fast starter, and you get some additional monies where you get a little plaque and a little trophy, and you felt really good. Now, why am I saying this? Because there was another time after I got into it and I got comfortable, and then I was promoted to a manager, and I got comfortable sitting in an office, and my mindset changed. It shifted, and I was making less money as a manager than I was an agent. But what happened between there? Was I a different person? Was I doing things differently? Was I not capable? All of the above is a no. It was just that my mindset shifted from growth, and it shifted into a fixed mindset, and everything went down. Income went down, motivation went down. Let me tell you something. There is a power. There's a power in growth mindset. And in growing your mindset, you must always know. These are some things that you need to know. A growth mindset is not a destiny. Hear this again. A growth mindset is not a destiny. So it's a continual going. There's no level where it comes to a growth mindset. On the other hand, a fixed mindset has a destiny attached to it. There's always some place that you have to arrive where it comes to a fixed mindset. But a growth mindset has no destiny. And I tell you what, as you journey through a growth mindset, this must be a thought. You must consistently think, I can become better. You must consistently think that I am not where I ought to be. You must consistently think that the person that I am today is not the person I'm going to be tomorrow. And once you find yourself in that space, you're finding yourself in what is called a growth mindset. This is what is determining for success. There's another, I like to use the scriptures from the Bible, the quotes from the Bible, and this was such a powerful story, and I like this one. I really do love this one, and I'm going to share here. The good book said that there was a master, and this master had some servants, and he took 5 talents and he gave to one of the servants, and then he took 2 talents and he gave to another of the servant, and he took 1 talent and gave to another of the servant. And the good book says that this master went away for a long time, which means he gave them all opportunities. Every opportunity he would have given them to use their talents, however they choose to use it. And he came back after a while. It said he came back after a while, and he went straight to the one that he gave the 5 talents. And the 5 talents said, Master, this is what happened. I took the 5 talent and I doubled it. So here it is, you have 10 talents. Master said, yeah, you're very good. That's good. He went to the second one that he gave the 2 talent to. He said, Master, well, I took these 2 talents and I invested it and I doubled it. Here's the portion. Master said, yes, you have done well. Then he went to the 3rd talent and he said, Master, I know that you work hard for this. Here's what I do. I took this talent and I buried it. The master looked at him and said, you're foolish. And he took that talent and he gave it to the one that had the 5 talents. Now, what is that saying here? How does that story relate to the mindset? Now we had 2 different types of mindset there, as you can see. We had the mindset of the growth, where the servant with the 5 talent would have invested it. The servant with the 2 talent would have invested it. But here we are, the mindset that is fixed. The servant with the 1 talent, and all he did was stuck in his place, did what he continued to do, just as the way things are, live life just the way he should have. He's accustomed to living life. And when the master came back, he was unaccomplished. Now, what lesson can we learn from this? It is important to know that we all have talents in us. It is important to know that we all have the ability to grow. It is important to know we all have the ability to have a growth mindset. But it's equally important to know ourselves. That it's so easy to remain in a fixed mindset. So easy. And why? And I will tell you why. Most people live in an environment where people are resistant to change. Most of us live in such an environment where we meet something, and because we grow into this is how we see the world. Now, mind you me, they're not wrong, because that's how they see the world. That's how they see things. And you can only project from the outside what is on the inside. You can only be a product of the environment in which you grow. And what does that mean? It simply means, as it relates to mindset, is that if you're in an environment that promotes stagnancy, that promotes fixed ideas or fixed ideologies, that does not promote change, then you become a victim of that environment. And you are stuck in your fixed mindset. So what do we need to do then? We must find ourselves in a place where we are constantly and consistently having conversations with ourselves. It must start from the inside of us. Our conversations first to ourselves must constitute a growth mindset. We must never find ourselves in a place where we are stuck and we are afraid to move. Because a growth mindset are the risk takers. A fixed mindset are those that operate in fear. and they're not willing to take risk. How does this translate into our business and our business ideas? How does this happen? When it comes to business now, and life in particular, we must understand that change is all we have. If we attach ourselves with scarcity, then we attach ourselves with fear. What can we do to become a better person? How can we act and operate so that our mindset can be muscled with growth and development? Are you willing to work your mind? Are you willing to work your mind's muscle so that you can achieve and become that which even those that are around you thought you would never become? I ask you this question, and I tell you what, I give you the next time to answer. Let me give you some homework. Sit down and write, who am I? What am I here for? And where am I going? Those 3 questions, answer those, and we'll come again and we will discuss the who, the what, and the where. I'll see you next time. Get back to what you're doing. I'll see you next time as we continue to grow our minds and grow our lives.